Formula One may be more competitive than ever, but that might not be entirely good news. According to Laurent Mekies, the current grid has reached a level the sport has never seen before. The Red Bull racing boss believes the quality across both drivers and teams is now at its absolute peak, the result of years of continuous development. "I think this is the strongest grid we've ever had," he said, pointing to a steady rise in standards rather than a sudden jump. But behind that statement lies a more complex reality, because when everyone improves, the margin for error disappears. And this is where things change. Mekies made it clear that the difference between teams is no longer what it used to be. "There are no weak teams anymore," he explained. "We have 11 giants." That shift has transformed the competition, making every race tighter, more unpredictable, and more demanding. This changes everything. Because the growth is not just technical, it is structural. Teams are bigger, more efficient, and backed by major brands. At the same time, the driver lineup is stronger than ever. "We probably have the 22 best drivers in the world," he added, highlighting the depth of talent now present across the grid. That's the real issue. With such a high level across the board, the challenge is no longer just building a fast car. It is ensuring that pure driving skill still makes the difference. And under the 2026 regulations, that balance is being questioned. At this point, this is no longer just about performance. Mekies admitted that one key concern is qualifying. The ability to push to the limit, braking later, carrying more speed through corners, must remain decisive. "That's what we need to protect," he said, stressing that the fastest drivers must still rise to the top. But the uncertainty is growing. The new generation of cars behaves differently from track to track, and teams are still learning how to extract performance. Some adapt quickly, others struggle, and the gaps can shift depending on conditions like street circuits or wet races. And it may not stop here. Because if Formula One cannot maintain the balance between technology and driver skill, the very strength of this grid could become a weakness, turning a highly competitive field into something less predictable and less authentic. What's your take on this situation? Share your opinion below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Formula One updates.